Hello and welcome everyone. This is Man bringing you another Fleet Ops audio commentary. Today I get the pleasure of bringing you a match between Beat2k10 and Ankarua. They are starting out on Duel tonight, and Ankarua, starting as the green Romulans down here, is setting up right into a star yard, so looks good there. Up here, his opponent, Beat2k10, is also getting his game on with a little bit of field yard and mining station action right off the bat, so nothing too exciting here except for this extra constructor here that I'm not sure what he's going to do with that. That's a little bit of an odd choice there. Oddly enough, you also notice that he has got a Cube Edge class and another Cube Edge class coming up immediately, so he is almost foregoing his initial mining. So Beat2k10 pulling out some interesting tricks right out the bat. So both of these guys playing a cloaking race, so very much parking their guys right into the starbase, right next to the starbase, giving them a good field of vision of what's going on. And you can see over here that Shrikes, this is going to give us Muriel, and we'll see how these Shrikes work. I guess they will go against the Cube Edge classes decently, but it just depends on their numbers, on what they can do. And you can see over here that Beat2k10 is moving straight into a field research, and that will likely give him cavorts early on. That would be my guess of what he's doing. The Sousa is not going to be his friend, so as the Romulans are going to be fielding smaller vessels like these Shrikes, unless he wants to do some base raiding. In the meantime, they are both making their way over to this right-hand expansion. Now, little tour of Duel here. This is actually version 1.1 of this map by Boggs, and it has basically 5 lanes across the middle. Has an outside lane, has a sort of semi-mid lane, it has the middle lane here, and then it's mirrored on the side, and both of the outer mid lanes have this nebula stuff giving a little bit of field of vision cut off. Now, this is going to be interesting because this extra chore is going to be able to put a little bit of pressure on, considering it has weapons, but you'll notice that for the Romulans, this is actually their natural expansion, it being just a tad bit closer. So you can see that the Romulans are going ahead and putting up their mining colony immediately, and they're defending it with just a single strike. Now, this strike is going to be able to do any sort of defending off that he wants. Now, this constructor, his Klingon constructor, is, I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe he's going to try to put up a heavy weapons platform. That would be a very interesting early heavy weapons platform. And so out comes another strike. This guy, if Beat2k is watching that, he will be able to get an idea of what sort of count is on the field. At the meantime, he is sending his 2 Cube Edge classes down, and it looks to probably do a little bit of harassing on the main. The main bases here are a little bit spread out. You'll notice that the dilithium and the tritanium mining are not protected by the starbase. And so, though they're not too far away, that this does allow them to be a little bit easier rated. So rushing is quite popular on this map, as you can see. And we shall see how this works out. So this single chore over here, doing nothing but just a little bit of harass. A defense battery going up. Really not sure why this is going up at the moment, because it's just not going to do a whole lot of damage. And in the meantime, we're going to see that it is drawing away the ships, those Shrikes, and these guys are going to be able to hang out here, decloak, do a little bit of damage. You'll notice that they actually already do have their special up, and those are torpedoes. And yeah, so this is going to push away some of the dilithium mining. It probably is not going to get a kill here, but if nothing else, they're denying the mining. And So really, they've managed to get a little bit of dilithium production slowed down, and this could come back and as slowly start to hurt the Romulans here. Ankarua could be slowly pushed away out of the resource game, and you can see that 2 more Cube Edge classes coming down here. So Beat2k10 going really heavy into the Cube Edge classes, giving just an immediate offensive game right off the bat. Really using some of the Klingon abilities here, the ability for the Kayla station to pump out Cube Edge classes, really giving him that extra early firepower. And it will be interesting to see if these guys try to take on these Shrikes. So this is a 4 versus 3 Shrike matchup, and these guys really could, all they need to do is get a little bit of a kill here. You'll notice these defense batteries will they're really kind of weak, actually, in the sense that they require the defense battery to do a whole lot. And you can see over here in the meantime that the Klingons have made it a run on these guys. They have gotten a kill, but at the moment now there's 4 Shrikes here, and these Shrikes are going to come in here and they're going to try to take out. Now these guys really do need to get out here. They are trying to take down a constructor. Oh, and the Romulans have put up their cloak detect. Really good job on their part by keeping the Klingons from running away. But the Klingons, because of the hull on these guys is just very, very sturdy. These Cube Edge classes have a lot of durability. You can see that they are able to withstand the damage, and these 3 are going to turn back around, try to get a kill on one of those Shrikes, if nothing else, that buy them a little bit of time. Nonetheless, not able to get the kill. That would have been an awesome kill, but the Romulans are going to be able to turn right back around and repair and get back into the game immediately. So you can see here that Ankarua really fielding about 5 of these Shrikes, and he's able to sort of defend off this raid. You can see he's going to move into generic classes, Generex classes, whereas his dilithium mining over here did manage to suffer 1 kill. So props to the Klingons here. Oh, and the Romulans, suspecting that the Klingons had not gone away, moving their cloak detect ship in for a free kill against this one of these guys. Lovely move by Ankarua here, really kind of keeping Beat2k honest here and not going to give him that free just hide out in my base sort of property. So yeah, so these Shrikes really kind of turning out to be the bane of these Cube Edge classes, especially with that Talon refit here. And if they can get just another shot in, they might be able to take out another kill. So they've already got 1, and they look like they might have another here. And these Shrikes are moving fast enough. They are going to get that kill. Oh, they also have the visual on this one ship. It is going to decloak. These Shrikes are getting a little bit out of position. However, if they are keeping track of the Klingons' offensive power, they really do. They have to realize that they have a lot of offensive power. The Romulans have a lot of offensive power versus the Klingons at the moment. The Klingons have lost ships, and now they have been forced all the way back to their base, and the Romulans are retreating here. Wow, so these Shrikes in a good position, actually, to even raid a little bit. Would have been a nice extra little kick to come in, maybe take out a dilithium miner or something. That would have really been a boon for Ankarua. So yeah, so an excellent turnabout here. Beat2k10's early Cube Edge rush not working out, getting the tables turned on him by those Shrikes. A little bit of just out-and-out good play by Ankarua, and just good micro on his part. So, however, really got to give it to Beat2k10. He is really pushing the expansions. But in the meantime, over here we have Ankarua. He is